All right, I'm going to take round two on this one. The internet's not awesome right now. So basically what we've got going on today, and today's Tuesday, the 6th of September. Market did a kind of really negative opening this morning. We're still trying to ascertain exactly what's going on there. But in my digging around to try and find something that would tell me a little bit about what has happened is stumbling across, I didn't really stumble. I go to Brian Stevens quite often to the National Real Estate Post, and he talked a lot about the 100-year mortgage that you see over in Japan. Now, we would want that, right? Why would we not want that? 100-year mortgage, be able to control your payments. That's awesome, because it's not about the rate. It's not about the term. It's about the payment. And as we saw with interest rates as low as they were over these last few years, what really pushed significantly with those lower rates was the prices on the houses. People would bid it to the maximum they can afford. They will adjust their lifestyle anywhere they can, interestingly enough, and start pushing the price of the houses up. When they push the prices of the house up, what do we end up having? Those who had houses had massive equity into it. So when I talk to investors and I ask them, what do you believe creates the most wealth for you? Inevitably, one of their first two answers is appreciation on housing. So if you're asking me now's a good time to buy, guys, they're thinking about these funky kind of loans. You've got Bank of America talking about a loan where they only look at your credit, they don't look at your income. You're a first-time home buyer getting in this thing with zero down and no mortgage insurance. It's crazy. I mean, this is 2008 all over again, just looming overhead. I can't believe they're even considering it. They were around during this mess, but they also got their asses bailed out. So they probably know what's coming. There's probably already a backdoor deal made. That makes zero sense to create such a loan because it did nothing but destroy things. The other thing that's coming, I don't see a 100-year loan or 40-year loan coming. And there's kind of a 40-year out there, 10-year interest only, then the 30-year amortization. I don't agree with that. When you want to talk to me about that, let's talk about that offline. But they're also talking about an equity share. And I've talked to people about this. There's other lenders calling me, wanting me to come to work for them because of this particular type of loan. That's a great loan for them, not for you. It's really not a good loan for you, but it brings the payment down. Because it brings the payment down, it's going to bring the bidding up. So what I'm going to tell you, the real estate investor, now's the time you freaking buy. Because when people are thinking about doing these kind of loans, we're going to push the values of houses through the freaking roof. Now is when we need to have housing. Now is when we need to start buying these things at a 30-year fixed, not these funky kind of loans, man. Funky loans have just proved to be destructive in people's lives. Get the 30-year fixed, pick up the houses now, do it before they start making it easier and easier because you can push those prices up. So let's get to the charts. I want to see what's going on out there and see what we're up against. Because as I said, the market is a little funky today. And I'm going to see if this screen share is going to work. I hope it is, because it's been kind of a pain in the ass this morning. So looks like my screen share is working. Here's what we're seeing. Market came down. It came off of its lows this morning. I'm not 100% certain what's driving it. What I do know is we have inflation questions out there. You've got the Fed saying inflation's through the roof. We all know inflation's through the roof. But what else do we have? We have politics. We have the most extreme connection with politics we've ever had in the history of mankind that I'm aware of. And because of that, the White House is talking about how things are great. We're in a phenomenal position. I wouldn't say they're disconnected. That's just pure propaganda being pushed out there to prop up an election. That's 100% all that's going on. The reality of things is a hell of a lot worse than what they're trying to put it out there. They're using political conversation, trying to bring things down. As a result of that, we got confusion. With that kind of confusion, why people could even be confused, but they're watching, whatever they're watching is what they're going to get their information from. We have this decline here. Now, it looks like we're holding strong at this level. We hit it before last week, come off of it, hopefully get back up in this channel, stay in the channel, start working our way, riding our way back up. I think we're going to float this out for a little bit and watch and see what goes on there. If it falls, we're going to go back where we did back here, back in June. We're going to see that get down to this point and push our way back. What we saw is a pretty heavy push back. That's not a level. That's a very, very oversold level. There's value in the bonds down there for traders. That's what I see. That's what I'm looking at. We'll just keep you informed of what we see. Don't listen to what's going on coming from the White House. They're just jerking you off as usual. Look at what's going on in your own area. Look at what's happening around you. Look what's affecting you. And look what's going on with these lenders, man. They want to get deals in, especially now since deals are lean. They're going to get creative. When they get creative, they're going to push prices up. That's going to help you. Jump in there and get those houses. Talk to you soon.